up? Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do DIY back to school notebooks for you, and I'm really excited about this. One of them, spoiler alert, I made of Dylan and Cole Sprouse, and I tweeted it to them and they liked it and I almost died, but I'm okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. If you're new here, you should definitely subscribe. I have a back to school giveaway going on. If you haven't checked that out yet, I'm gonna have all the information down below. But the main rule is that you have to subscribe and follow my Instagram, so you should check that out. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So a lot of these DIYs involve sticker paper, but you could also use regular printer paper and Mod Podge, so don't let that like turn you off or anything. This is a Stranger Things notebook, which I'm so excited about. I just saw the new trailer and I like freaked out over it. So there's a website, I'll have it linked down below, where you can like write whatever you want and it'll give it to you in like Stranger Things logo. So I think like school things would look cool because it looks like Stranger Things, but I went with I haven't slept in days because honestly that's so true. If you hit Command-Shift-4 on your MacBook, it will let you select a certain area and do a screenshot of it, so you don't really have to edit it. The only thing I did was I made mine really contrasted so the letters look sharper, if that makes sense. If you take the contrast back, it's kind of blurry. If you like that look better though, totally go for it. I was just looking for like a better printer quality. So I just printed this on my sticker paper. Again, Mod Podge and regular paper will work just fine for you. So then I just peeled back the back piece of it and stuck it on my notebook, and I just think it's super cute. I love Stranger Things, so I just think this is really cool. So next we have the notebook for my husband's, Dylan and Cole Sprouse. I am obsessed with this. You guys might think it's ridiculous, and it totally is, but I think it's awesome too. So if you go online and search Dylan and Cole Sprouse tweets, by the way, if you don't follow them on Twitter, I don't know what you're doing with your life, and I'm concerned for your well-being. They are so funny. Like, their tweets are incredible. So I basically just put a bunch of them into a document and printed them out. Again, Mod Podge, regular printer paper, tape, whatever you want to do, just put them on your notebook. I swear it's amazing. And yeah, so I just stuck them all on my notebook, and I think this is awesome because like school sometimes can be kind of rough and you need a good laugh, and honestly their tweets are so funny, so I think this would like cheer anybody up. And I'm obsessed with it, and I tweeted to them and they liked it on Twitter, and I was so excited. So yeah, you guys should definitely make this and then send it to them. So next up we have an iridescent notebook. So I was in the craft store and I found this really cool iridescent paper from Circuit, and I also got a few sticker letters to use as well. So basically what you want to do is measure out the paper and trim it back and then peel back the layer. And what's really cool is that this is also a little bit transparent, so you can see like the composition note print as well, which I think is super cool. So honestly, I like this notebook as is, but if you wanted to add like a quote or something with letters, I think that would like also look really cool. So I did everything as a blur just because I thought that would look kind of cool as well. But let me know if you guys make this, and I'm just obsessed with it. I think it's really awesome. So basically I asked you guys on Twitter who all of your favorite artists were, and a lot of you guys said Halsey, so I wanted to make a Halsey inspired notebook. So for this I'm going on PicMonkey. I'm gonna have this picture linked down below, but this is like the back of her album cover, and I just went through and edited it so I got all the text off of there, but I did that for you guys because it took a really long time and I didn't want you to have to do it. But I thought this would be cool for a notebook, so basically I wrote like fall semester in the center, and then just like all the classes that like maybe you would have for the semester, and I thought this would be cool for like a 5-subject notebook. So basically it kind of looks like a track list, but it's just your school list instead. So yeah, I just printed this out and then peeled it back like I said before. I used, I think, Helvetica Bold for the like track list, and then like an Old English font for the top one. So that was all I did. Again, I'll have that image down below so you guys can make your own, but I do think this looks really cool. I just love the vibe of her new album. It's also just like so amazing, so I really. So next up I did a Casey Neistat notebook. I was about to say lookbook. So I wanted to show you guys how you can make a few of these just with Mod Podge and not sticker paper. So what I did was, you know how Casey has like all those really cool stickers on his laptop? Well, I decided to like print them out and then use them for a notebook design, and I used a gray notebook, so it doesn't really look like a MacBook. I don't know why I thought this would be kind of similar to a laptop. I'm now realizing that's so silly and kind of dumb. Either way, I'm going to have all of these prints listed down below in the description, so if you guys want to print off any of them, you can totally do that. But I just think these are really cool. And then I'm taking a little bit of Mod Podge on a sponge and just placing these pieces of paper over the Mod Podge. So you just want to have like kind of a nice thin layer and make sure that it's like nice and tacky before you set the stuff down on it. You can also run the Mod Podge over the corners just to really secure it into place. So once you've placed all of your stickers down, you can just let it dry for a little bit. I would recommend letting it dry at least for like half an hour, maybe a little bit longer just to be safe. But yeah, once they're all dry, you are good to go. You can use your notebook, and I just think this is really cool. I love the Casey vibe, and I will have all these images linked down below for you. So moving on, we have my very favorite notebook, which is a Riverdale notebook. I literally watched that entire series this week, and it's so good. So I just have everybody's names, and I wanted to make it kind of like the American Apparel print, like on all those bags where they have like all the cities listed. So I ended up using like a Helvetica, and I just changed the line spacing. I bolded it, and then I changed the letter spacing as well. But I'm gonna have this link down below as well if you guys want to use it. Then I just trimmed it out, and I put the little crown next to Jughead because of the hat he wears, and I thought it was super, super cute. And then I just used Mod Podge, and I painted a thin layer over the notebook, and then just painted down the edges as well. So once you're done, you want to let this sit out at least for 30 minutes, maybe a little bit longer just to be safe. And that is it. And I just think this is so cute. I'm obsessed with Riverdale. Comment down below and let me know your favorite character if you watch it. So next up, I have a Logan Paul notebook, and please don't hate me. I asked you guys if you guys like Logan and Jake just because I see them trending like all the time, and a lot of you guys said to definitely do a Logan one. I'm not going to get into the Jake drama. Like, honestly, I hate YouTube drama, so I just decided to make a Logan one for you. So if you do Command-Shift-4, you can select a certain area on your computer to screenshot. So I did the survey because I personally love Logan. I think he's super funny, and I love how like upbeat his vlogs are. And I always love when he like brings out the survey. I just think it's really funny. So I thought it'd be cute on a notebook. Also, I saw that while they do school supplies, none of them did notebooks. So I thought if any of you guys wanted to represent them at school, you could do that. So again, I'm just coating this with Mod Podge and doing a very nice thin layer, and then pressing down like the survey over top, and then covering the edges as well. And again, I like Logan. I think this is funny and super cool, so I hope you guys like this too. So moving on to the next notebook, again, I am using sticker paper for this, but you could definitely use Mod Podge, glue, whatever you want. So I'm going on my computer, and I just typed out New York, and this is supposed to look kind of like the Instagram tag, but basically I typed it out, I pasted it 6 times, and then on half of the letters, I did the little like outline, and this is supposed to look like the thank you, have a nice day thing, if that makes sense. I hope it does. And then all I did was I changed the letter spacing, which you can do on Pages in Mac. I'm sure you can do it in Word too. And then I just changed the line spacing as well, just to make it look like all close together. I'm going to have this as an image down below, just like in case you guys don't want to make this yourself, you can just print the one I made. But you can put like your own hometown, state, whatever you want, and then all you have to do is print it. Again, I'll have this link down below. I think I did one for New York and California, so you could do either of those or make your own if you want to. So once you're happy with your image, you can go ahead and print it, and I just printed it on my sticker paper and trimmed it out as close as I could. And then I thought this would look cool on like a white notebook, so I got one of those like white 5-star notebooks and just placed it mostly in the center, a little bit off. I don't know, I'm weird and I like things slightly off center sometimes. Anyways, so this is what the notebook looks like. I just think it's really, really cool. Again, I'll have the image link down below if you guys want to make the same one that I did. Okay, so the other day I was online and I saw these shirts that said I feel like tacos, which looked like the I feel like Pablo that Kanye did, and I just thought it was really clever. So I figured I would do something similar on a notebook. So as you can see, he has this really cool font, and this is the shirt I saw. So I did Command-Shift-4 like I did in the other tutorial. That just lets you select a certain part on your computer screen and capture it. And then I just adjusted the color a little bit and got rid of like the dark colors on the edges. I'll have the image linked down below. I also did a pink one to go with this pink notebook, and basically I just printed it out just kind of like the other tutorials and stuck it on my notebook. And yeah, I just think this is really, really cute. I love the colors of it. It's so bright and colorful, so I'll have this link down below. It is hard to read, but like it's kind of supposed to be because that's like how all of his merch is. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're following me on Instagram and Twitter so we can be friends on there. And if you haven't subscribed, you can click the button right here to do so. Also to the right of it is the link to my vlog channel if you guys want to check it out, and another video that I think you might like. Bye!